Okay, now we're talking about functions, which is interesting. Now that's more like a Lisp than scheme. We have a def-n syntax. And we have a function list as a vector rather than a list. Argument list as a vector. But square takes n and returns n times n, so that's just going to be 81. Calling a function is like giving it a hug with parentheses. Good. Multiply by 10 too. I imagine it's going to give you 20. Fn for an n, 5 times n2, that applied to the argument 2 is going to be 10. This is the small function literal here, an inline function. Oh, there's a shorter syntax. Okay. Percent sign is going to be like in Kotlin and Scala, the, what do you call that? The lower dash. So that's going to be 60, I suppose. I should check some of these to see if it's correct. Where are we now? Line 23 is the first problem. Here, good. And you can number them starting at 1 rather than starting at 0. I wonder what 0 does. Maybe that's a list of all the arguments. Be interesting to find out if 0 exists. I think for things like awk, 0 is the list of arguments, isn't it? Or for shell scripts. In any case, it's 1 plus argument 1 plus argument 2 plus argument 3, which in this case 15. Let's move on. Arguments can also be skipped, as I just take cc. So that's going to be cc. Yes, one function can beget another. Okay, what are we doing here? We've got to read this correctly. There are a number of parentheses here, so it's quite difficult to read. Let's take it apart a bit. To begin with, we have here a function call, which returns something which then will take the arguments 4 and 5 to give the answer 9. So this has got to return a function of addition, and we've seen a short syntax to do that, defined above. This is going to be that, I suppose. Let's see. EOF are reading line starting at line 9 as an EOF problem. Oh, I've got one parenthesis too many, haven't I? Is that now? No, I haven't. Starting at line 9, what have I done wrong here? I haven't changed anything up here. Oh, line 41, sorry. Let's go back. I obviously did something which I shouldn't have done here. I think I deleted here a bracket by mistake. Let's go back all the way till we get up to the top. Okay, so that was AACC, and now I've got to replace this with my nice function which I like so much, which is just plus 4, 5 bracket shut. One function can beget another. Hang on, I'm being very silly here, aren't I? It doesn't plus 4, 5, it takes argument 1 and argument 2. Good, that's better. Functions can also take other functions as input. It's going to be a multiplication function. Okay, this is a function which takes a function which is then called f. And f is applied with the arguments 4 and 5. So this is going to be a multiplication function. 1, 2, for example. That's one syntax for that. Higher order functions take function arguments. Okay, this is a function which takes square. Okay. Good, well, I imagine what you have to do is just let's call this that, I imagine. Yes, that's enough. It's a function which takes one argument, or takes n arguments, but only the first argument is used, and it applies, and that argument is itself a function, which is then applied to the number 5. Okay, yes, that seems to work. Or we could have used the longest syntax, which would have been, pretty much the syntax if you see above, isn't it? That would have been the longest syntax, and it works as well. Good, but they're often better written using the names of functions. Okay, so this is just going to copy what we wrote above, aren't we? F5, close, and that's it. And we're on to number 8, conditionals. Good, that's it.